All right, everyone, we'd like to welcome to the program reigning SCGA Amateur Champion and the third-ranked amateur in the world, Sahith Theegala. Thanks for joining, dude. How you doing?
Doing great. Thanks for having me.
Of course. You hanging in there?
Hanging in there. That's a good way to put it. It's been a little boring, but there's bigger things out there than golf right now, so it's understandable. But yeah, hanging in there. A lot of video games, a lot of sitting around. I think a lot of people are in the same boat.
I agree. That's wise perspective there. So you mentioned it a little bit. How are you spending the free time? Did you create a TikTok account to show off those dance moves yet?
I promised myself and my friends and my family that I'm going to refrain from making a TikTok account. I just can't do it. Obviously, I've been seeing it all over on other social medias. Like, they're posting TikTok videos to these other social media pages, so it's like I'm already seeing enough. But yeah, no, I refuse to do that. I guess I've mostly just been playing some video games. I've started playing a lot of chess. It's kind of random, but a lot of
keep the mind sharp.
Keep the mind sharp. That's right. And then obviously a lot of the sports broadcasters have been doing a good job, like putting out old highlights and stuff. And watched so many major championship highlights and watched the NBA championships. The Lakers won 2009, 2010. So a lot of sports highlights to kind of quench the thirst for wanting to play myself.
Yeah, that sounds familiar. Now, you mentioned keeping your mind sharp. How are you keeping the game? How are you keeping the game intact?
Yeah, so actually, I haven't been playing much the last 3 weeks. I guess I've played twice. I'm gonna get to hopefully sneak out next couple of days here and at least go and hit some balls at my local public course that's been opening up, El Prado again. I guess they're not open, but I think I can sneak out there. But I set up a net in the backyard and been hitting balls there, but it's so tough. Like 10 minutes of it, and it's like, okay, I'm trying my hardest to visualize and hit good shots, but it's okay. I'm hitting into a net 5 yards in front of me. So yeah, I haven't been doing much else other than hitting maybe no more than 10 minutes of balls a day.
Yeah, I hear you, and hopefully that'll all change here soon, or at least sometime down the road. So switching gears,
exactly.
Switching gears a little bit, we'll rewind to last year's SCGA Amateur at Lakeside, which is quite the doozy for everyone involved, specifically you. You fired back-to-back 65s on the weekend with ease, I might add. And heading into the final round, you're only one stroke behind Trip Morris, who is actually the Lakeside course record holder. And you fired, like I said, another 65 on the final day there. What do you remember about that championship?
Yeah, I just remember it was only my third tournament back from my long layover because of the surgery on my wrist. So I just remember that I was super pumped to be playing again. And obviously Lakeside's one of the purest tracks in SoCal, so just trying to enjoy my time out there. I mean, the course was in perfect shape, and I just remember thinking that the whole time, like, wow, pretty lucky to be, playing one of the best courses in the country with my family and friends watching, and obviously to be able to play good and pull out the victory there was just a cherry on top. I mean, the whole week was just super special for me.
Yeah, it was special for us too, and it was awesome to get to watch that up close. And you mentioned your family and friends out there to support. Yeah. It seemed like you had great uncles, step cousins, long lost aunts all out there following you around. So how cool is that to have that support?
No, it was super cool because I don't think we've ever had a turnout like that other than when I played my first tour event at Riv. But they haven't watched me play in so long because obviously I was out for so long. So it was kind of a reunion of sorts for me and my family. And it was just so awesome having them out there. I mean, I'm not sure many other people can say that they literally had their entire family from California come out and watch.
Yeah, it was the whole family, I can attest. So last year was unique for amateur golf in California, as the state's top 3 amateur championships were all won by players who attended the same university, Pepperdine in this case, where you go. Freshman William Mao won the Cal-Am, Josh McCarthy won the NCGA Am, and then obviously you won the SCGA Am. That's the first time that's ever happened, as far as we can recall. We went through all the record books and everything. We're pretty sure that's the first time that's ever happened. So how cool is that to make history?
Yeah, I mean, it's pretty unreal, actually, just thinking about it. Obviously, when it first happened, I don't think it really sunk in, but as, it got more exposure and people started telling how cool that was, I was like, wow, that really is pretty cool that our team, that was the first time that anyone's ever done it. And I think it just shows kind of the testament to how good our team was this year, and what it could have been in postseason. But yeah, no, it's a super cool achievement, and obviously something that all three of us are going to remember for the rest of our lives.
Yeah, and that win at Lakeside for you catapulted you into your senior year, where you led the Waves to the program's first ever #1 ranking. You mentioned it here real quick. How hard was it to have a season with so much promise and so abruptly? I mean, it seemed like the sky was the limit.
Yeah, it was brutal. It just happened so quickly. You know, obviously, this coronavirus thing can't be taken as a joke or anything. There's bigger things going on than sports right now, with lives and people trying to stay healthy and just trying to live. So obviously we got that, but like to take away the special season that we had, and obviously being #1, and it wasn't just a 1-year process, as I think a lot of outside people might think. I mean, this was a 3-4 year kind of build to get our team to what it was this year. So for us the news literally was like we were, you know, we had qualifying the next day planned. We're at practice and thinking about the next couple tournaments and how to work toward postseason. All of a sudden, boom, it's just completely gone.
Yeah, I can't imagine. Is there any consolation for, you know, going out on top? You did finish the season ranked #1.
Yeah. I mean, obviously, it's nice to see those numbers up top, and I think ultimately, when we look back and try and look at it as a positive, in a positive way, we can always look back on that. But still, I mean, we play college golf to have a chance to win the national championship, and we didn't have a chance to do that. So it's always also going to be something we look back on and kind of wish we got it back.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, certainly a highlight of that college golf season was seeing you putt out at the Southwestern Invitational with a Kobe jersey on for on that last hole there. So that was just 2 days after the accident. You paid your respects during that victory. Yeah. Being an LA kid, growing up in his prime, what did Kobe mean to you?
Oh yeah, Kobe was my sports idol growing up, all throughout. My first 2 sports that I loved watching TV with my dad were basketball and golf. And growing up as a kid, I was literally the biggest Lakers and Kobe fan. And you know, when I was young, I would cry when they would lose, and you know, jump up and down, yell when they won. And so yeah, he was definitely a sports idol to me. And for that to happen so close to home, because I live in Calabasas. I live off Los Virgenes Avenue, and the crash happened a mile from my apartment. So that was It was just crazy. I mean, again, that happened so quickly too. I thought it was just some sick joke at first, because we were in the middle of the practice round, and yeah, I couldn't believe it. But I was happy I was able to pay respects there on 18. Obviously, I didn't think I was gonna. You know, I was going to wear the Kobe jersey regardless if I was winning or not, but I was really happy it worked out that way, and I was, you know, able to pay respects to Kobe there.
Yeah, true Mamba mentality by you.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, that guy nobody's going to ever have the mentality that he has. Can only try.
Yeah, so I'm pretty sure we all know the answer here, but I'm going to ask you anyways. The NCAA is granting an extra year eligibility for spring sport athletes. And any chance you'll come back for redemption, or are you ready to turn pro?
I definitely feel like I'm ready to turn pro. Obviously, I already did my 5th year because of the injury. But, I mean, obviously I'm going to keep my options open. If you know, everything gets canceled this summer, and there's no Q school and there's nothing for me to play in, then I'm going to have to weigh my options, right? But right now I'm fully set on turning professional whenever the time may be, whenever I get the opportunity, you know.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, it's your time, man. And you've had some experience on that professional level. Your appearance in the 2017 U.S. Open and then the 2017 Genesis Open, where you actually made the cut.
Sure. Yeah.
So any knowledge from those experiences that you're kind of keeping in your back pocket when you do make the leap?
Oh, yeah, 100%. I mean, that was it feels like so long ago now, but it was just my sophomore year in college, so it really wasn't that far long ago. But I just remember how much I enjoyed being out there, and I think my dad and coach and a lot of the people around me just remind me how lucky I am to be playing, and I was able to play well enough and see that even at the level I was at. I mean, I obviously had a good week at the Genesis to make the cut there for sure, but it really gave me a lot of confidence in saying that, okay, you know, the step from amateur golf to professional golf is absolutely doable, and then also seeing guys like Matt Wolf and Colin and those guys just killing it on tour right now. You know, I've played with them my whole life, so having both the experience of playing those couple pro events and, you know, seeing good buddies of mine like Colin and Matt play really well, how they're doing right now, it's, I'm really excited to get the pro career started.
Yeah, we had quite the team SCGA that one year. Matt Wolf, Colin Morikawa, and yourself. So you're the third domino to drop here. Yeah,
I remember after that, I felt like I needed to kind of prove myself a little bit to be in the same category as, or even a similar category as those two at the time. So hopefully I can prove that sometime down the road.
That's right. And so looking forward, who on tour would you compare yourself to? I mean, you're such a gentle giant. You pound the ball off the tee, but your short game is really where I was most impressed and where you're really doing most of your scoring.
Yeah. I'm not sure who I'd compare it to. A lot of people kind of compare me to Tony Finau. I don't know. I'm not sure if that's game related or just like long, lanky arms kind of guy and just kind of goes out there and swings and looks like he's having a good time kind of guy. So, and then short game, obviously, I'm trying to get the Phil Mickelson short game going, but obviously I don't think I'll ever. I'm gonna try, but I don't think anyone will ever get to Phil's level of greatness there. But I'd probably say those two. And I love working the ball a lot too, so a little bit of Bubba. But again, I can't work the ball like Bubba does.
Well, that would be quite the combo right there. That would be a three-headed monster for you heading out on tour next year.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Yep. All right, man. Well, that was pretty much all I had for you.
Cool.
You know, we really appreciate the relationship that we have with you, and, you know, you were such a worthy champion last year. We wish you all the best moving forward.
No, thanks a lot, Jonathan. SCGA has been so good to me the last, ever since I was young, and I'm just really happy to go through you guys. So thanks a lot for having me.
Yeah, you got it, and good luck the rest of the way. I'm sure we'll talk to you down the road.
Sounds good. Thanks.
All right. Be safe.